wanted to pop on and talk to you about a brand new company that I've recently discovered called Glambot. This is what one of their packages looks like. Very, very cool. You can find them at glambot.com. The idea behind Glambot is that they buy lightly used makeup, a lot of it limited edition MAC collections, limited edition NARS, Chanel, things like that, from makeup artists. They've also just recently opened it up so that if you're in the United States, you can kind of sell your makeup to them, they'll appraise it. They also clean it, they all clean the makeup products, they're all cleaned before you get them, so you're not getting like icky used makeup. It's all professionally, mechanically cleaned, if you are in the States and you're interested in selling kind of limited edition things or anything you have that you don't really use anymore that's kind of, you know, lightly used, then you can, I'll link the page down below where you can go to kind of find out how to do that, and they give you some money, a portion of the money that they make from the sale. It's a really interesting idea. They kind of market themselves as the biggest makeup sale ever, and I really like that because I know a lot of people like blog sales. I like browsing them sometimes, and I think it's nice because you're getting it from a reputable person, a reputable company. They are based in San Francisco. My package took about 9 days to get here. It was stopped at customs, because that's what they do. Yeah, I'm sure it would have taken less time if that hadn't happened. But yeah, I was very kindly given 50 Glambucks, which is $50 worth of their own currency, so I could pick what I wanted from the site and do a little video, which is what I'm doing now. I really enjoyed the process. The one thing I will say about Glambot is that their products, their newer products, they have a new arrivals page, and that is updated pretty much every other day, I'd say, with things that they have to add to their collection and add to their kind of product list. And I would say that if you want something and you see something, don't and ah about it, because it will be gone. They sell their stock really quickly, as you can imagine, because they don't have a backlog and kind of like a back room of products. So they sell their stuff really, really quickly. There are a couple of things that I saw one day and I'm like, oh, shall I get that? Went back the next day, they're gone. As I said, if you are a MAC fiend and you are a bit of a collector, they have so many of the old limited edition MAC collections, absolutely everything. The Fabulous Felines collection, there was the Temperature Rising, which was only last year. They had a couple of things from that. Dame Edna, what else do they have? The Faffinet collection, Surf Baby collection. They had, I mean, they just have so many different palettes, their eyeshadow quads, lipsticks. They've got loads of lipsticks, but it's not just old limited edition products. You can also find their newer products as well from across the board, and they don't just do MAC. I believe they first started out just selling MAC products, and now they sell NARS, Dior, Chanel, the Balm, which is what I have here. The one thing I will say is that all the mascaras and all of the lip gloss products are all brand new, so you're not getting old, used lip glosses and mascaras. That's one thing they do state, they're all new. Even the limited edition ones, they don't accept used mascaras or used lip glosses, so you don't have to worry about that. So I picked two products. I will start with the first limited edition one because that's kind of their niche, I suppose, and I ummed and ahed about this for ages. It was $20, and that's not really a lot, I suppose, considering that it is a MAC product. It's the MAC Mineralized Sheer Sheen Powder in Lucent, and I'm not a big person when it comes to MAC collections. I really have absolutely no idea. They released so many of them, but I do believe this was from quite a few years back, and they released a couple of them, and this one is the more pink-based one. And the idea is that it's either a highlighter or an eyeshadow or a kind of, this isn't like an all-over face powder, but it's like an all-over luminizer, if you will. So I kind of went back and forth and was like, do I want this? But I really wanted to show you guys something that was limited edition that you can't get anymore, so that you could kind of understand what the whole Glambot thing is about. So I really like this. I think it's gorgeous. I've been wearing it non-stop. Funnily enough, I don't have it on today because I did a tutorial with the next product I'm going to show you. So I didn't get around to using this today, but ever since I got it, I've been wearing it. It's the most beautiful pink kind of, it's like a duochrome pink highlighter. It's absolutely stunning, and it comes like this. It did come with a seal over it with the Glambot logo on it, and they've checked it and kind of cleaned it and everything. Also, they can't clean the powder inside, but they've cleaned the packaging. It didn't come in a box. That's fine, I don't really mind that, but the powder itself is beautiful. If I can just show you, it looks like this in the cap. And it kind of doesn't really look, it kind of looks a bit nothingy when you look at it, but then I swatched it and I put it on and it's stunning. It's not, it's kind of like a hybrid between MAC's Silver Dusk Iridescent Powder and MAC's Magically Cool Liquid Powder and Honey Rose, which I own both of them and I love both of them. So it's kind of like a softer version of those two. That's a really bad swatch, sorry guys, but it's there. And it is really beautiful, and it's so silky smooth. It's a stunning product. You can see it better when it's on the face. You can't really see it very well when it's swatched on your hand because I'm not really packing on enough. But if you wanted to just use it lightly, you can. It's this beautiful pink sheen. It's gorgeous. So that is the one limited edition product I did pick up. It's the MAC Sheer Sheen powder, mineralized sheer sheen powder in Lucent, which they no longer make anymore. So I picked that up. The next product I picked up is not limited edition, however I have been eyeing it for ages and it just popped up on the new arrivals page when I was making my order, so I'm like, shall I? I think it will. And it's the Balm Nude palette, and I've seen so many reviews of this, I've seen so many tutorials. It's not new and it's also not limited edition, but you know, I just thought, why not? It was around $28. I'm not entirely sure how much it is full price. But anyway, I didn't care because I wanted it, and it was only lightly used, and I thought, right, I will have it. So this is the packaging. Everybody knows it comes on the back. This actually did come with the packaging, which is quite good. And this is the palette that I used today for the eye look that I'm wearing, and I really like it. I think it's gorgeous. So as you can see, very minimal cosmetic wear. I mean, there's a little kind of. It's not a tear, it's kind of just like it's been mushed. But you get that when you order from places like Debenhams, don't you? So I really wouldn't worry about that. Nice mirror. Didn't come with a double-ended brush, but I don't really care. And these are the eyeshadows. I'm sure you've all seen these. These have all been lightly used. Obviously I've been using them, so you can kind of see this one. I think where they've cleaned it, it looks a bit more used than it actually is. It doesn't look like that in person. It just comes up like that on camera because it's kind of, I think, got more glitter in it than the others. But yeah, this type of product is a really good example of what they do because they would have cleaned all these shadows before they sent it out to me. So I think that's a really nice idea. So as you can see, doesn't look like it's been touched, does it? But it has. So the one thing I will say, just as a mini review of this palette, oh, fluff today. Have to get rid of my cats. The one thing I will say about the Balm eyeshadows from this palette, I'd never tried a Balm eyeshadow. I'd only ever tried a blush, I believe, and I really wasn't too bowled over by it. But everyone raved about this palette, and the one thing I will say about this palette is that the eyeshadows are so creamy. This one here, Standoffish, I've used today, this one here, and it was the first one I actually used. And look, I mean, they are crazy pigmented. I mean, they really, really are. Look at that. They're beautiful. I'm so pleased with this because I was like, well, it's kind of stupid buying something that's not limited edition because you could just go and buy it new, but I really wanted it, so I thought it'd be a nice addition. Look at the pigmentation of those, that's crazy. I thought it'd be a nice addition to my palette collection because I do have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. They are my vice. So it popped up and I thought, right, I'll have it. But that's a good example, I think, you know, because it really doesn't look like it's been touched. It really doesn't. So I've done a tutorial using the Balm Nude palette that I got from Glambot. That will be up sometime after this video on the look that I'm wearing today. Yeah, so that is my review of Glambot. I think that's all there is to say, really. I'm really impressed with them. I was really impressed with my contact at Glambot, Zoe. She's very helpful. And you can become an affiliate. That's a good thing to mention. You can become an affiliate, and you just get you start an account, generate your affiliate link, and then you can use that to get I think it's 8%, up to 8% kind of money back if people use your link. So I think that's a good idea. But as I said, things sell out really quickly, so don't and ah about things like I did. If you want it, buy it. They ship internationally. They ship for free if it's over $60 all over the world, which is brilliant, and they ship for free if it's over $30 to the USA. So they ship absolutely everywhere, and I think for kind of a newer company, I think that's brilliant. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. As I said, I'll leave all the information down below about Glambot. I've had a brilliant experience with them. Let me know if you've tried Glambot, if you've had an order from them, if you've heard about them. Let me know what you think. I think they're a really good idea. I think it's a great idea, and especially for limited edition stuff that you can't get your hands on anymore. If it existed, it's probably on Glambot because they have so many things, especially the MAC limited edition stuff. It's pretty impressive. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.